So good morning and welcome to Manic Fishing. It's a little bit wild out here today, but it's one of them times, you know, just go for it and see what happens. It's quite a big tide today, so my mate John's fishing down east. I'm just going to come out here, have a couple of little hours. I'm on a bank, going to try and see if I can snarl a bass. Then I'm just going to go down there and have a bit of a jolly with my mate. If we catch something, we catch something. If we don't, that's fishing. So let's have a go. So I'm going to go down with a, let's have a look where we are. Yeah, so we're wind against tide again. So I'll move us round, get somewhere near where I want to be. And I'm going to go down with my lighter rod and quite a nice shad on there. So we'll just have a go. I'll move us round. Let's see where we're going. Now, because it's wind against tide, I've sort of put us where I think we're going to be, or where we want to be. Let's just clear these trails here. I've got loads of trails up on here. Right, I'm going to go down with my lighter rod. I like this one. So we are rocking about. We're rocking about a bit. Wasn't supposed to be quite like this, the weather forecast, but there it is. So I'm using just a nice little light weedless shad, and we'll have a go. Let's move this other rod out the way. Let's lay this here a minute. So make sure my clutch is set reasonable. Just going to flick it up the boat a bit. Sometimes on days like these, you just got to get out and try and do what you got to do. I'm having trouble standing up, I'll be honest. That's what I'm trying to do. So my line's going out the back here. Let's wind this up a minute. Let's fish out the back. So I don't want to get it caught around my prop. Just drifting along it. It's a funny little bank, this. It's they're either sort of here or they're not. And you know, sometimes you get an indication with the birds working. But there's no birds out here today, it's too windy for them. I'm desperately trying to edit this turbot video for you, but I've got so much footage and great banter and all sorts of stuff going on that I'm still in the process of doing it. So this one might come out before that one, but we'll see. So we're marking a few fish there now. Just gently bringing this up and letting the lure work. So on this bank, really, you don't need a weedless. There's nothing really here to snag you. Very important to have your clutch set so that it can run. It's not like when you're on a wreck and you don't want it super tight so it snaps off, but you don't want it so it's going to drag you back into the wreck, you know. This box Neil made for me, hooked to Messi's, brilliant. And do you know what? It's choppy enough today. That box hasn't moved. It's locked in solid. And that's exactly what I want. So today I've put in there roughly what I think I'm going to need for the day, you know. And then when I finish with it, pick it up by the handle, put it under the cubby. It's out the way. Skip's out here with me. He's got his life jacket on. Pip's in there in the warm. Just to keep adjusting my height. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to have a drive over this bank and just see if I can find them. You know, just go slowly. The old diesel engine is obviously noisier than an outboard, but I'll just have a drive around, see if I can find them and target them. I'm going to hit Kingsmere Reef in maybe 2 weeks' time. I think I went the first week of May last year, and I think I was about a week too early. So I know my friend was down there yesterday, a good friend of mine, Jason Williams. I think he was in his lovely new cat, and I think they said about lunchtime they had nearly 200 bream, sort of up to £3. So you'll get them down there big, you know, really big, 4-pounders, 5-pounders. So I'm going to wait a week and go down there and then try my new wrecking anchor out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to have a little scour around this bank and see if I can find where these fish are. I'll say the sea is pretty wild. Some big old swells there. Not for the faint-hearted. Right, so let's just clip that in there a minute. These are brilliant. These I got these from Izzy. Fantastic rod holders. Right, let's have a little spin, see if I can find these fish. So I've actually been, let's move you around, sorry. So I've actually been all the way underneath this bank, at the bottom of this bank, and all the way on the top, and I can't see a fish anywhere. So what I'm gonna do, I've got a couple of hours before slack water. If there's any bass around, hopefully we'll hit a bass, but no guarantees today. Just really getting out on a beautiful, glorious day, flat, calm seas, no wind. What could be better, eh? Right, so I've come inshore. It's a little bit of ground here that I like. So I've just got onto this second drift here. So flick my little rod holder up. I've just spoke to my friend, and he's on a reef a little bit further up from me, and they've just had a bass there. I don't know, about, I think quite nice, I think about 49, I think. But I'm surrounded by a couple of dans here, so I've just got to be aware of what I'm doing here. They're everywhere, but the trouble is the commercial guys, they're after the cuttles, see, so they're, you know, they've got a living to make, haven't they? They've all about me. Yeah, just got to be aware about them. I'm so paranoid about getting one round my propeller. When I come back from Weymouth, I clipped a rogue one, and I was a long way away from it, but I think that it had been cut, and I saw it dragging behind, and I stopped and got my knife out as if to cut it. Yeah, there's a little bit of bleep in there. As if to cut it, and I lifted my leg right up, and it just come off. So it had just, it was just a rogue buoy that was just laying there. So we got a bit of bleeping going on again. I don't know why this year it's not. Now I've given myself a lot of a longer drift this time. Just so I can, and I've turned my boat so I'm sort of facing into the wind a bit. So let's see how we drift here. Might just slow me down a little bit. So just be nice and gentle. I've got my clutch set. This is no monster, but it doesn't matter because it's the first fish. I don't think I want to need a landing net for this one, but it's the first fish. Just a little bass, taking the lure, so I don't think I need to net it. I don't want to lose, this is the first one, you know. Yeah, only a little baby, but it's great to catch. Great fun. That's what it's all about, fishing, isn't it? Having fun. I just dropped off. Oh my god. I wanted to get a little closer like that, but there you go. It certainly wasn't justified to have the landing in it. It was only like that, but which I had to done now. Keep there, let's get back round. Let's try and get his brother. Well, I'm going to go back down on my lighter rod, and what I'm going to use, I'm going to go down with this drift. I like this. Sorry. I'm going to go down with this drift. I like this. It's a weedless one. It's a lovely one. Won't get snarled. Really good action on it, and it's a bass colour. I've moved my boat, hopefully, to the direction where I want to be. It's got a lovely action because when you bring it up, it dives down. Yeah, there you go. Now in that clutch, do the work. I'm not going to try and lose this. Get this one off. If you can hear that clutch, it's taking line if it's no monster. But I'm going to net because I don't want to lose it. Especially the certainly the bottom net, but anyway, we want to get the first one. Slightly small, but perfectly cooked. Nice healthy bass. Let's get a little pick of him, and then we'll get him back. So perfectly hooked through the mouth. There it goes. Let's get him back. Nice to safely. Go and he goes. So let's just have a look where we are. So we are still there. So we'll go back down. Come out, Skip, please. So let's just check the lure's okay. Lure's fine. Get it back down. So I didn't justify the net, but I didn't want to lose it. A load of fish down there, so we'll take another one. You can see how that clutch is taking line. Right, let's get on another one. A lucky group. For yourself, just flick it up the boat a little bit. Yeah, unlike a slow jig, it doesn't have to be vertical. Well, it's the tide, you know, that's the beauty of it. Yeah. Be nice and gentle with it. So don't wrench it. Let the clutch do its work. Get excited. Have fun, that's what it's all about, having a bit of fun with it. Only little fish. Let's take the lights up. Okay. So that's a nice one. So there you go. But yeah, I mean, monsters of the day, but it's great, isn't it? Great fun. Right, let's get him back. So perfectly hooked again. Yeah. That wasn't perfect catch, perfect catch and release, but at least he's got back. Right, I'm going to spin back round. Let's have another go. Swimming me up, reeling slightly up. Oh, that big. Get it. In. That's it. Perfect. To do that and to lose it. So we found them. We found where they are, you know. That's at least, that's not worthy of a net. You go, at least it's another nice little one. Let's get a pic of him and I get him back. So nicely hooked again through the lip. So head out, get it back. So check little reach. So that's just tucked in there like that. So look, you can't see that, but as soon as that bass hits that, that opens up. Right, I'm going to go back around the same drift because I know where they are now. Yeah. I'll just put it in. Another one, perfectly nailed. Drift. So, no, hold it. No real biggies, but okay. Okay. So again, hook just through the lip, nicely hooked. Little bass. So let's get back around there. Oh, there you go. Of the arms. So, you get sort of stuck in your ways a bit, just show me something. I want to literally. And yet again, that hook, lovely, just through the mouth there. Beautiful fish. Lovely. Right, let's go and get another one. I haven't moved. I haven't gone back around. We're actually down there still. See those are down there. Let's try and see if we can hook another one before we move. Yeah, they'll pop it in. Only scooters, but who cares, you know? Fishing is having fun. Good drift, eh? Manic fishing. This is only small. Maybe one. Or maybe like a man for that one. Yeah, again, through the lip, back in the drink. Right, so check my lure. Make sure my lure's right. Let's go around. Okay. I'll take my phone off because it keeps falling off. Offset it. It feels a little bit better. I'd say on this rod, it's Job's tail. A few days, still find a few different bits. I'll catch you good. So you're better to use the landing. The other one that got away. Good morning, man. Only small, but at the end of the day, beautiful fish to catch on a nice low point, you know. But nice and small, and he'll grow into a big one one day. Okay, so, we go back round, have another go. When I got to Weymouth, I got given a guy's number, a lovely bloke, and you know, fantastic. And I pulled up to the side of the pot. He was on the side of the road. We passed that up, and we just filled it up from there. Brilliant. Absolutely adored it in Weymouth. Fantastic. Fantastic people there. They're really, really generous. Really dog friendly down there as well. And our whole company, the two Daves, Tony. And, I'm not going to tell Tony, but Skip's on a strict diet now because it's up in trees. I think it was nice for us all, but it was tough conditions. And fortunately, I didn't catch a turbot, but there you go. Never, I've never claimed to be a. This is my game, you know. Never claimed to be a, you know. Certainly not turbot. Never claimed to be. I do all sorts of bait fishing. You know, I live in soon. Um, and I'll go at that. I've had time fishing, but this is my bag, really. Got words. A little one on the drift. Lip hooked again. Back he goes. Now I'm incredibly close. I can see it. It's going straight past. I'm good. Yeah. Just got to be aware of them, you know. They're on a line, see? When that's slack, sometimes that line will flow, you know. Gotta watch it. And I put it that time. Real. God. Drop it on that. Drop it off that. Yeah, that's a beauty. Beauty, but it's a nice sized fish. So let's get a photo of him. Nicely lipped hooked again. There you go. Back to the depths. Right, one more, eh? Just one more, eh? No drama really, because we've only got egg. Just one more fish, then we're going to bog it. Right, so this is my last drift. Check my lure. The lure's fine. My pie's done. I don't know what the time is, but it's not late. I've only been out about an hour and a half, so done really well. I don't generally do that. My last trip, and I literally just drove straight over this wreck, just to right down there underneath. This doing his own thing again. The tide, wind. Got to get some sort of sun protector for that. Or they were rubbish. Fine. I should get Grant to make something. Well, but at least we ended the weekend with fish. Smallest one of the day. But I'm happy with that. Listen, thanks for watching Manic Fishing, spending a couple of hours with me. It's been absolutely fantastic. Hope you get into the video. I'm not even going to photograph this back. Yeah, thanks for watching Manic Fishing. This may be out before the Weymouth one. It's Weymouth one is so much footage and so much conversations and other bits and pieces on there and talking about the goggle bait and everything else. But thanks for spending the morning with me. Have a wonderful time. Don't forget, watch the next video because it could be even better than this one. Have a wonderful day. See you later.